Call Imla, Alhaina Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach, Wamalaki, Bashim, Harawat, Kakurash, Barakatham, the water Bible Bar, Wakwam Yasharala. Double honor to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone who teach us daily. To the men out there teaching the likewise doctrine and city Shalom. Today we're gonna get into a couple videos where they talking about how the Civil War was gonna start off in the hood, which we told y'all. That's why that's why they're dropping these migrants off in the hood with so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and Latinos, because they want that division so that they could be able to lock you down and at the same time blame you. It's your fault we had to do this to you. That's what they want. It's called order out of chaos. And once they do this, guess what? All your so-called rights, they out the window. Them rights you thought you had? No, they out the window, baby. The Constitution gonna be officially null and void once they establish martial law. That's what they want. That's their goal. That's why they had all these people cross the border, paying them to come here, paying them way more to sustain them, and it's way more than necessary to sustain a cost of living. But they shit on Jake, the so-called blacks, Native Americans, Hispanics, and Latinos. They shit on them on purpose. Why? To build that animosity between the migrants and the Israelites so they can start beefing. Why you think they trying to they've been priming you with predictive programming through these purge movies? They just dropped a movie this year called Civil War. They are priming you, just like before the pandemic. How many movies came out? How many TV series came out about viruses? They was priming you then. So they was teaching you how to react when it actually occurs in real life. It's the same scenario with these purge movies and with this Civil War movie. They're training you how to react when these conditions come upon you. But see, y'all need to come up out your little phone bubble and pay attention to what's going on the world stage, because it's about to go down, which we've been telling y'all from the apostles, the elders, the bishops, the brothers on get down. We've been telling y'all that this day would come, and it's almost here. So let's get into the videos and see what's up. The name of this video is Listen Up, Eve and Jake. By the way, Trump cannot save you, but 2/3 of you are simple-minded anyway. And that's true, because y'all don't believe the writing on the wall. You bury your head in the sand hoping that this will go away. It's not going to go away. It's just going to get worse. Why? Because this is the Lord's will for this to take place. To purge you 2/3 Jakes, to bring about Jacob's trouble, and to punish the nations. This is the Lord's will. Esau ain't got shit to do with it. Esau just elected to carry out the wickedness that the Lord wants to bring upon this planet, because he tired of the bullshit. Now let's go. Now you see the title of this, right? Let me move this so I can see it. It says, this is where war in America will start right here. They priming you with that title alone, telling you that it's gonna start in the hood. Let's go.
Is coming to the United States in months, not years. Former 24-year veteran of the Customs and Border Protection, J.J. Carroll, just uncovered the truth of what's happening with Biden's border invasion, and the war will start in black communities. That's where it's going to start first. Listen to J.J. in Chicago talking with black citizens who are being crushed right now under the weight of illegal immigrants in their communities. Watch.
This is America. This is America. There's a problem. And the people have a problem with Trump. Are you crazy? Biden
Biden did this. It's not Trump.
Exactly. The Democrat Party in this city hates poor black people. And I'm talking about all of the Democrat Party, the Black Caucus, and everybody else. This is a fact. They have starved
How do you
people.
know that? How do you know that?
Because I've been in politics for the last 25 years. I ran for city council twice. They have no intentions for American citizens, especially black American, poor black people in this city are obsolete.
And JJ joins me now, fresh off of his trip. JJ, great to see you again. You know, you've obviously confronted some of the most unbelievable circumstances as it relates to the southern border in the United States, some of the most dangerous circumstances that you faced with arrests. How does Chicago, far away from the southern border, how does Chicago stack up with what you're used to at the southern border?
Chicago's a war zone, and it is a forgotten, Trump called it the forgotten America, forgotten Americans. So the reason why I went to Chicago is I believe it's a ground zero of the invasion. This is the manifestation of treason. It's going to work from the coastlines in through the inner cities of major metropolitan areas. That gentleman that you showed, Mark Clayton, is an activist. Mark Carter, is an activist in Chicago. He took me down to the south side. I had to be escorted down there because of the gang violence and all the issues. But their local government has poured over $3 billion into their community for illegal aliens, not their community, but for illegal aliens. And they are being systematically pushed out of their communities like Inglewood. It is something I have never witnessed before. I feel like I'm traveled, I'm smart, I've been places. I'm telling you, when you go down to the south side, it is desolate, it is desperate, hopeless, violent. I would say 1 out of 4, 1 out of 5 houses are dilapidated and shuttered. The other 4 need to be shuttered. Businesses are closed and shuttered. There's no industry. They are bringing illegal aliens majority from Venezuela, and they are moving them out of their communities. Let me give you an example. The city of Chicago paid black residents that were living in these dilapidated shacks, if you will, $1,000 to move out. Well, why would the landlords in Chicago want them to move out? $1,000. Because each illegal alien has $9,000 attached to them for rent assistance. $9,000.
Y'all heard that? Hold on.
First, we are following some breaking news out of Haiti. Police say gang members killed 3 missionaries and 2.
Okay, slack you for that. Yeah, y'all see the play now? The goal is to build animosity between the so-called blacks and the so-called migrants. They want y'all to clash. That's why they putting it in your face. Yeah, we giving them $9,000 a month. As for you, I don't know what to tell you. I guess you better cut down to 1 meal a day. And they actually told citizens that. You giving these migrants $9,000 a month per person to live off of, but you constantly shitting on the Israelites. Why? Because you want that animosity between the so-called blacks and the so-called migrants so they can clash. And then you can come through with your martial law and blame the citizens for it. That's the play. That's what we've been telling y'all. They've been setting up all this time. They know the blacks gonna get pissed off because they doing it to you right in your face. They want you to be upset. They want you to be angry so you can lash out, so they can lock your ass down. From that point, it's game over. Now, I got another video. Hold on a second. Let's go to this one. It's the same guy, I think. Yeah. It says, crime in Babylon is getting worse and evil shall continue to multiply. Yes, because this is the Lord's will. Esau think he running shit. No, you just a puppet that the Lord uses to bring forth Jacob's trouble, World War III, the mark of the beast, and then your captivity. Let's go.
We're seeing kidnappings, rapes, sexual abuse of minors. We're seeing everything that we never saw before. We were a sleepy little town in Wisconsin. Now we're a crime mecca. And I told him, well, sir, I apologize that this is happening, but this is not going to go away. These are men, majority all men, from war-torn nations. You're going to tell me they're not talking amongst each other and saying, look how fat, lazy, and soft America is. We can take this. Don't think that they're not talking like America as they are. And here's another sick thing that you need to understand. I worked 24 years in the Border Patrol. I have Social Security. You're a working man. You're pouring into Social Security. You got truckers, 30 years, construction workers, nurses, stockbrokers, whatever. When I bring in my illegal alien grandma that's never worked a day in her life, you know that she gets the maximum Social Security benefit payout? What? She'll get more money than me. For our grandmas and grandpas that are living paycheck to paycheck, the illegal alien grandma from Sudan and Mexico, wherever, she gets more money than the person that's worked their whole life.
I mean, this is infuriating.
Yes, it's infuriating. It was designed
Thank
to
you.
be,
Thank you.
it was designed to piss you off. That's these people's goal, so they could blame you why they want to lock you down so bad. That's the play. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 26, verse 10. Let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of the Lord. Right. Stop expecting the wicked to be righteous. It's not going to happen. That was not what they were created to do. They were created to bring forth wickedness, take peace from the earth. That's the reason for them existing, to bring forth wickedness. That's why you can work your whole life, get your Social Security, but somebody just stepping across the border, get more than you, even though they haven't paid a dime into it. Unrighteous decrees, unrighteous laws. Stop expecting the wicked to be righteous. It's not going to happen. It's not in him. Now let's go to Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked. Cover the faces of the judges thereof, not where and who is he? The earth was given to the hand of the wicked. Now who's running it? Esau and Amalek. It's Amalek at the top. And then Esau, dumbass, gonna follow him right into captivity, along with you other 16 nations. Now let's go to Isaiah, let's go to 28, chapter 28, verse 15. That ain't what I want. We can go to Isaiah chapter 14. and 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. Prepare slaughter for his children. Those are Edomite children. Those are Amalekite children, and the children of you other 16 nations, but especially Amalek and Esau. They're number one on our enemy list. So y'all think y'all got away with something? Y'all ain't got away with shit, because the Lord finna punish y'all children for everything your forefathers did back in the day. And there's nothing you can do about it. Now, as far as the chaos that's about to come, we can find that right in here. 2nd Ezra chapters 15 and 16, but we're gonna start in 15. Oh, we can start at chapter 8, verse 50. For many great misery shall be done to them in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. Who's the most prideful thing in the universe? Edomite, all day. Amalekite, all day. Now let's jump over to chapter 9, verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, verse 4, Then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. The Lord told you. He telling you now what's about to happen. You can't wish this away. Like I said, the only thing you Israelites can do is cut out the bullshit, come on back to your how about Shimon how shot, and pray that you are one of the elect, because them the only ones gonna make it out of here. The other nations, they get ready for captivity or death. There's no nice way to say it, so we ain't gonna try to Christian sugarcoat nothing. It is what it is. Now let's go to chapter 15. Verse 10. Oh shit. Salaki. Let's go to verse 7. 6. 5. Salaki. Okay. This is verse 5, chapter 15, second Ezra. Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. The Lord is using Esau to bring all these conditions forth. Verse 6, for wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. The Lord tired of the bullshit, blatantly going against what he said not to do, denying that he exists, worshiping other gods, all kind of abominations. Yeah, it didn't reach its peak. And the Lord finna come through, and all is finna go away. Verse 7, therefore saith the Lord. Verse 8, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. That's the Israelites. We tired of this shit. We tired of Babylon. We tired of Edomites. We tired of Amalekites. We tired of every nation that's against us. Yeah, our souls are crying out daily. Lord, please come and get us out of this hellish condition, because hell is a condition. It's not a place you go after you die. That's why Esau is in his heaven right now, because he's in rulership. We are in our hell right now because we are in captivity. There's no such thing as hell under earth, inside the earth. Verse 10, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. Yeah, because y'all don't listen. Y'all love cheese and rice. Y'all love these fake Greek gods, all these sororities and fraternities. Y'all love Buddha, Allah, and all these other idols. And you're going to be punished for it. Because spiritual adultery is the #1 no. Worshiping other gods and idols. You Jesus freaks, y'all finna catch hell. Because that's not his name. And he damn sure wasn't so-called white. So yeah, you worshiping false gods and idols. Verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Verse 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. Sword could be an actual sword, it could be a gun, it could be a knife. Any weapon you can use to take somebody's life is considered a sword. And what's the biggest sword ever created? The nuclear missile, or arrows. They describe as it's described in the Bible as being arrows. Verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. They ain't gonna be studying no governor, no mayor, no politician, no policeman. These people gonna be in 100% survival mode. And that's what Esau wants, so he can lock you down. Y'all playing right into it. Verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Martial law. Verse 18, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, their houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. I don't care how tough you think you are. These upcoming conditions, Jacob's trouble, this gonna show what you made of. All that tough shit gonna be out the window. Verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, spoil their goods, spoil meaning rob, because of lack of bread and for great tribulation. All these conditions plus more is coming. Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. Who fears the Lord? Israelites. That's that persecution coming because they don't like us because of who we are. They mad at us because they can't stop lying, basically. And we making them look bad by exposing them. And Esau don't like that. So, yeah. Yeah, he finna go into full bitch mode. Verse 71, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Madmen. Esau is a madman anyway. He just finna unleash his full madness. He finna show you his horns. Verse 72, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Yeah, they're going to cash you out your house. They're going to raise the rent, your mortgage on purpose so you can't afford it, so you can get kicked out. Bam, right into a FEMA account. Verse 73, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. This is all a test for the elect. And you got to endure to the end if you want that crown of life. You fold, you die. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 24. Verse 19. Fret not thyself because of evil men, neither be thou envious at the wicked. Verse 20. For there shall be no reward to evil men. The candle of the wicked shall be put out. That's why it said, don't worry about it. That's why the Lord said, yeah, this is going to happen, but don't trip. I got you. Those words are for the true worshipers and the true followers, the true servants of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, who believes in him wholeheartedly. It doesn't go for you Jesus freaks. Matter of fact, I'm going to get a scripture for you. I'm going to get a couple scriptures for you Jesus freaks out there. Thinking you already saved when the Jacob's trouble ain't hit yet. This is for you. Judges chapter 10, verse 13. Yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods, wherefore I will deliver you no more. Verse 14. Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in your time of tribulation. Lord, make it fun of you. Let cheese and rice come through and scoop you up, because I'm not. That's who you love. That's who you worship. Let him save you. And that's when y'all gonna come to that realization. Damn, the Israelites was telling the truth. Yes, we were. And it's gonna be the biggest I told your little stupid ass in history. Let's go to Psalms. Chapter 34. Psalms 34:21. Evil shall slay the wicked, and they that hate the righteous shall be desolate. Now that's a warning right there. The evil gonna slay the wicked. all the abominable people, they're going to take each other out. And they that hate the righteous, that's your ass too, shall be desolate. Now let's go to 37, verse 32. The wicked watcheth the righteous and seeketh to slay him. It's all about trying to exterminate the Israelites. That's all this is. And this man, if we lying, why is this man going through so much trouble to destroy his own kingdom? Yeah, we got him worried. The Lord got him worried. If we were lying, no harm, no foul, right? But this truth is affecting Esau and Amalek to the point they willing to destroy their own kingdom. They're going to put themselves in captivity like some dumbasses. So let them continue to lie their way, lie, steal, murder their way into captivity, like the dumbasses they were created to be. Remember that quote from Napoleon Bonaparte? When your enemy is making a mistake, never interrupt. Let them destroy themselves. Let them destroy their own kingdom and put themselves into captivity so that they will be forced to look in the mirror and face the animal that the Lord created them to be. Esau is a base man. He's at the bottom of the barrel as far as humans. Right up under Esau, that's where the animal kingdom starts. Why you think this man created bestiality? Yeah, he's that close to animals. And all the other abominations he created. Let's go to 1 Peter. First Peter chapter 5, verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, is a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. That's Edomites in general. They hate you anyway. They want to take your life anyway. They just need a reason, even if they have to lie on you. That's how deep that perpetual hate goes for you, Jake. If you haven't noticed, we the only ones that get pulled over and get our heads blowed off for a busted tail light. He just need a reason. He already wants to shoot you so bad. He just need a reason. If you don't give him one, he gonna make up one. Let's go to the book of Luke. Chapter 1. Verse 68. Blessed be the Lord, Yahweh of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people. Verse 69, and have raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David. Verse 70, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which has been since the world began. See, the prophets telling you what's about to happen. Verse 71, that we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us. That's the other 17 nations, all of them going into captivity. The only difference is, and they're going for 1,000 years, all of them. The only difference is after that 1,000 years of captivity, Amalek and Esau going to be exterminated, as they should. That's fair. Look at all the peace they taking from the earth. All they do is destroy, murder. They never create. So what purpose do you have in our kingdom? Except for 1,000 years of slavery, rebuilding our kingdom for free. And then you out of here, baby. You are no longer needed. And ain't nobody gonna miss your dumb ass, not even your woman, Esau. She tired of your ass too. Let's go to the book of James, chapter 2, verse 13. For he shall have judgment without mercy, that have showed no mercy, and mercy proceedeth, rejoiceth against judgment. So who the one over there slaughtering, genociding people right now? Yeah, they ain't gonna have no mercy. Who the one assisting them? Esau. They ain't gonna have no mercy. But they showed no mercy. Go to the book of Joel, chapter 3. Verse 5, because ye have taken my silver and my gold and have carried them into your temples, my goodly pleasant things. He's talking about the Israelites. Verse 6, the children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their border. Verse 7, behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, and return your recompense upon your own head. Verse 8, and I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah. Who's Judah? So-called blacks, black Americans. And they shall sell them to the Sabians, to a people far off, for the Lord hath spoken it. Since you sold our children, we're gonna sell your children. That's fair. Go to the book of Sirach, chapter 25, or Ecclesiastes. Verse 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man to have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. That's why we so ecstatic. We watching Babylon crumble in real time. We tired of this place. We tired of your never-ending rent, your never-ending bills, taxes, oppression, unrighteous decrees, unfair laws. In their constitution, they still say that we 3/5 of a human to this day, 2024. But you Israelites wonder why this man continues to treat you like shit. This is how he thinks of you. You 3/5 of a human in his eyes. Yeah, it's 2024 and they hadn't changed that shit yet. They're not gonna change it because that's how they really feel. That's how deep their perpetual hatred goes for you Israelites. Because they mad that you exist, because they can't really take your identity, because they know we waking up. Now they pretty pissed because they embarrassed themselves with that fake July. Mad at us because they can't stop lying. And ain't nobody finna deny their heritage no more. Now let's go to Isaiah chapter 29. Mad at us because they can't stop lying. The caucasity. You people got some nerve. Isaiah chapter 29, verse 15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsels from the Lord, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us? They think they still slick. They think people ain't on to them, what they doing. Creating this order out of chaos. Creating these crisis-like conditions so they can come with a bullshit solution. Okay, we're gonna lock you down. Because right now they're working on another pandemic in the works. So if the Civil War don't take off, they're just gonna lock you down with another fake ass pandemic. Go to the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. Verse 16. For as ye have drunken upon my holy mountain. I mean, you took advantage of the Israelites because you knew who we were the whole time, but you said nothing. That not only goes for Esau and Amalek, that goes for you other 16 nations too. So shall all the heathen drink continually. Let me start over. Verse 16. For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yeah, they shall drink, they shall swallow down. You know what that drink is? It's that double shot you got to drink. That 1,000 years of slavery. Yeah, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. That means you're going to be in a condition you never been in. Slavery. Verse 17, but upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. Everything you stole from us, you about to cough it up. You about to run that plus some. All that gold you hoarding, the precious stones, the jewels, the silver, y'all finna cough all that shit up. All of it. Verse 18, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it. And ain't shit you can do about it. Now create a crisis to get you out of that. Let's go up to verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. Amalek and Esau. Look at all the shit they doing in the world right now on the world stage. Let's go to the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35. Verse 2, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. Edomites, you are people before you are place. Mount Seir, that's where the Edomites came from, well, Mount Petra. And they were ran back up in the mountains, Mount Seir. Verse 3, and say unto it, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and will make thee most desolate. Verse 4, I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord. Verse 5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time of that their iniquity had an end. We about to come out punishment, and you Edomites, you Amalekites, you other nations, y'all about to go into punishment. But the closer we get to being released from our captivity by the Lord, the more you coming down on us. And the Lord don't like that because you're going overboard with your hatred. So check this out. Verse 6. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. So the Lord saying, you know what? Since y'all don't mind murdering, you won't mind being murdered your goddamn self. So bed it up. That's what's about to happen to you Edomites and you Amalekites. Verse 7. Thus I will make Mount Seir most desolate, and will cut off from it that passeth out, and him that returneth. Go to Isaiah chapter 30, Ezekiel, Salakia, chapter 34, verse 5. That ain't it. Isaiah, Salakia, chapter 34. Verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. That means them nuclear missiles going up in orbit. They coming back down. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. Idumea is Greek for Edom. And upon the people of my curse to judgment. Who is his people of his curse? Edomites, Amalekites. Y'all the same nation. Verse 2, for the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He have utterly destroyed them. He have delivered them to the slaughter. This is a future prophecy. When that World War III starts, the Lord gonna end it. And it's only gonna take 1 hour for the Lord to destroy America. 1 hour. That's biblical. Verse 3, their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. Y'all just don't know. Y'all mess with the wrong people. Y'all mess with the children of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Y'all messed up. Let's go to chapter 32, verse 7. The instruments also of the churl are evil. He devises wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right. The churl, instruments of the churl are evil. Churl means wicked, mean-spirited person. And who is that? Esau, with all these unrighteous decrees. He know what he doing. He trying to piss y'all off, which we told y'all he was trying to do years ago. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 33. Verse 1. Remember, spoil mean to rob. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou wast not spoiled, that dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. All this is coming upon America. Now let's go to Jeremiah. This is how the Lord gonna do it. Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, said the Lord, and they shall fish them. Who are the fishers? The prophets you see out on the highways and byways, telling you what's about to happen. Those are the fishers. We're fishermen of men. We out there looking for who's worthy of this knowledge. Not everybody's going to receive it. Most of the people we encounter on the streets, they hate this knowledge because it does not benefit them. So, what it's supposed to. This book was written by Israelites for the Israelites, not you other nations. That's how mad you get. So what? And after that will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks. Them hunters, the fish is going to turn hunters. That's when the Lord going to imbue them with spiritual power, and they're going to be immortals. And you notice how it said, and they will hunt them from every mountain and every hill and out of the holes of the rocks. 144,000 coming up in them bunkers to deliver you, you billionaires, you elites, deliver y'all to Yahweh Shai, and y'all gonna be the first fruits of slavery, baby. This book is beautiful. It has a beautiful ending. Y'all thought y'all got away with some shit. Y'all ain't got away with that. Y'all just been putting nails in your own coffin the whole time, thinking you getting away with something. Proverbs chapter 26. And this is describing Esau and how he moved. Proverbs chapter 26, verse 23. Burning lips and a wicked heart are like a potsherd covered with silver dross. Verse 24. He that hateth dissembleth with his lips. That's all it. He's trying to keep division because he hates unity. He believes in that divide and conquer. That's why he always putting y'all against each other. Alphabet people versus straight. Nation against nation. Race against race. He always launching wars on some shit. Because he wasn't created to bring forth peace. Verse 24, he that hateth dissembleth with his lips. Yeah. That's how he bring forth that division. And layeth up deceit within him. Yeah, he always lying about something. Verse 25, when he speaketh fair, believeth him not. For there are 7 abominations in his heart. 7 is the number of completion. This man is completely wicked. Verse 26, whose hatred is covered by deceit. His wickedness shall be showed before the whole congregation. That means it's going to be showed before the whole world. And if you haven't noticed, the whole world, they're looking at Amalek and Esau, the United States. Verse 26, 27, Salah. Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth in a stone, it will turn upon him. You ain't getting away with nothing. Everything you dishing out, you're going to get it right back times 2. Thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Bible. And ain't shit you can do about it. Verse 28, a lying tongue hateth those that are afflicted by it, and a flattering mouth worketh ruin. If this man lying on you, he hates you. It's bottom line. And you notice how much he lies on us. So what does that tell you, Christians, about your enemy? You don't even know this man your enemy. You too caught up in his lies. Now let's get the cup mode in. We can close. Point's been made. This man is your enemy. He hates your guts. And the sooner y'all wake up to that fact, the better off you'll be. Ezekiel chapter 25. Verse 12. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because the Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance and have greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Verse 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I will also stretch out mine hand upon Edom and will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of the Don shall fall by the sword. Teman and the Don, they were cities and towns inhabited by Edomites. You are people before you are a place. He's telling you what he's going to do to Edom. Verse 14, now he's finna tell you what we gonna do to Edom. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people, Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to mine fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord Yahweh. And ain't shit you can do about it. Verse 17, and I will execute great vengeance upon them with furious rebukes, and they shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh, when I shall lay my vengeance upon them. Esau, Amalek, you other 16 nations, you people are fucked, especially Amalek and Esau. So enjoy the rest of your kingdom while it's still standing. Because after this, that's your ass. Call all Imlala Hayna Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach, wa Malakia, by Hashem Harawat, Wakak Warash, Barakathum, the Water Bible Ball, Wakwam Yasharala. Shalom.